I'd like to speak with you now about our sixth grade note reading study, which came about as a component of our PLC, our professional learning community, of which we are obligated to participate as middle school staff. And gratefully, Matt, Maggie, and Eric and I were able to come together as a group of middle school instrumental music instructors and kind of form our own group. And we decided to move forward with the sixth grade note reading study. And I just want to give you some of the things that we came up with when we were planning this. First of all, the what was that kids can struggle with note reading. Many kids do. And when they can read notes, they will better accurately be able to read music. And so that was part of our goal. And then when we do that, then we increase their ability to read music. And so with those thoughts in mind, we came up with the SMART goal, and I just want to read the SMART goal to you. The sixth grade band students will increase their note naming skills by an average of 2.1% by the end of the year, as demonstrated by pre- and post-tests done on musictheory.net. And in musictheory.net, we had specific tests for each instrument, that 30 questions with notes that were within the range of the staff or the clef that matched that instrument. We were able to implement that pre-test in December with hopes of giving the post-test later in the spring. And ultimately, what we'd like to do then is, through various note learning instructional methods, hopefully increase the ability of our students to read notes. Now, it may seem odd, that 2.1% may seem odd, but our sample population includes students from all three of our middle schools, and the population is particularly large to have a general proficiency. So the 2.1% goal equates to each student getting one more note name correct on their post-test. And while that may not seem like much, that's an important, at least, benchmark for some kids who struggle. I mean, a kid may have taken the pre-test and gotten them all correct, and we'll get them all correct on the last one. But it's the students who we want to have those note learning opportunities, so that the students who are struggling can be raised up. So we will continue to monitor that, and we'll continue to have conversation about that, and all the data is recorded so that we see what school a student is from, what instrument they play, what their pre-test score was, and then what their growth will be. So it's been a great opportunity for us to kind of focus specifically on some data that might help us in the future better manage our note reading for kids.